Alrighty, here we've got Sledders on an Xbox Series X exclusive bonus stage. I want to thank them for the review opportunity here. This is a a snowmobile sledding game, which is a simulation game as opposed to a traditional racing game. So you can play single player or multiplayer. I'll go into single player. You have the ability to edit the sled. You can edit the driver. You can go to options and turn things on or off, which is nice. And you can edit the the sled. You can choose from mountain, crossover trail, utility, or retro sleds. And there's Link sleds, Polaris sleds, um, Kitty, Skidoo, lots of different options. Polaris, and then you've got the driver options here, so you can change from male to female. You can change the outfit, you can change the color, the helmet, the goggles, whole 9 yards. Pretty cool. So you got a couple different places to run around in. You've got the hills, the woodlands, mountains, valley, and high peaks. And you have a little bit of information about each one, how many trees each one has, the steepness, and the size. High peaks is going to be the steepest and the largest, and slightly more trees than the rest of them outside of this one here, the valley. So the high peaks. So when you start the game up and you pick a place to ride around in, you're literally thrown right onto the sled in the back of the truck. So here you go. This is Sledders. If I go into the map here, this is, I mean, it's a huge map. The map's huge. You can set waypoints, and you can add a spawn if you like. So I can go ahead and set. Okay, apparently I can't set a spawn point. Alright, whatever. Anyway. So once you set a trail for yourself, or you can just not set a trail, you can just run around on your little snowmobile here. The controls definitely take a bit of getting used to. You've got the left analog stick to control your steering. You have the right analog stick to control the sleds, or the skis in the front. Right trigger is going to be your acceleration. Left trigger is your brake. B is going to be what you hold down to reset at your spawn. You can also reset the sled at any point, which is by pressing the B button. So if you get stuck, you hit the B button, or you hit the snowmobile and keep going. So for a simulation game, it's pretty good. As far as simulation games go, I wish it was more along the lines of a racing game. I think that would have been a better experience overall. Or maybe give the option to have like an open world you can run around in, but also at the same time have the option of races. I think would be cool. Now you can play multiplayer, which is really cool. It supports up to, I think, 16 players, which is nice. Now let's say, for instance, you were done with this snowmobile. You can go ahead and come in here, and you can change it on the fly. Since I wanted to do this Polaris here, right? And I back out, I resume, and boom, I am now on the Polaris. It is definitely a very refreshing thing to have it be so spontaneous when it comes to changing the snowmobiles and changing the tuning. If you want to do that, you can. Although when it comes to tuning, there's not much to it. So we come in here and I hit X. Really, there's not a whole lot you can change. I mean, you can change the skis, you can change the bumpers, bar accessories, handle guard, and the wrap. So as much as that is kind of cool to see, I wish there was more tuning options, given the fact that it is a simulation game. But overall, decent experience. Let's go ahead and actually jump into a multiplayer game here. And this is on the fly, which is really cool. So let's say I wanted to go ahead and go into what's something that has a lot of people in it. Let's do the mountains, 5 out of 16 players. It's going to load right in. It's going to then connect. Take a minute. But now you're running around with other players, which is really, really cool to be able to do. So if you don't own a snowmobile or can't get out on the snow, you have a means here to do that right from the comfort of your own home on the platform of your choice with people from around the U.S. or potentially maybe around the world. So pretty cool, and the game is cross-platform multiplayer, which is cool. So if like your friends got it on another platform, you can play it there with them. So that's kind of cool to see too. So it's not isolated to the current platform that you're playing on, which is awesome. Love to see that. But yeah, it's been a look at Sledders. Do I recommend it? Yeah, I'd recommend it if you're in simulation games, definitely pick this up. If you're looking for more of a traditional racer, like an ATV racer but snowmobiles, that's not going to be this game for you. You're going to want to look elsewhere. But as far as a straight simulation game goes, it's a great game to play on the Xbox Series X or any platform and pick it up on. I'm going to go ahead and end the review here, though. I want to thank Bonus Stage for the opportunity. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.